The third one, which is the most simplistic, Monday through Wednesday, where the gyms are packed by like Thursday, Friday, everyone's like, where'd everybody go? Whether it's in your relationship, whether it's your job, whether it's the gym, this repetitions, Monday through Sunday. If you're gonna go out, go out. But I still want you to have the structure of eating every 3-4 hours, even though you're not at work. That's where a lot of people mess up, because Monday through Friday, there's a structure. You wake up, put your contacts on, have breakfast, you're in the car, you go to work. It's robotic. Monday through Friday. By Saturday and Sunday, it's like there's no work. So you guys wake up whenever you want. What do you guys want to do? If there's nothing planned, like, it just kind of ruins the routine. So we need routine, because we need something subconsciously just to react without even thinking about it. Because when we think about it, we're like, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Because we're trying to please each other. You want Denny's, or you want something healthy, and it becomes stressful. Whereas when we're Monday through Friday, we're just robotic. I'll eat the same shit every day. We eat dirt every day, right? Because we know we have no time to think about it. But so Saturday, Sunday, we're on vacation. We just do whatever we want. We're more flexible, so that's when we bend the rules. Don't bend them too much, because you'll break. That's why Saturday and Sunday still have a structure. Decide, like, hey, you know what? Let's stay cool with this, but let's choose one meal out of this to have whatever the hell we want. It could be dinner, it could be breakfast, it could be lunch. Don't do the whole day. You see what I'm saying? So if you need that release, if you have that chocolate craving, if you have that salt craving, if you have a drink, just choose whatever, get it out of your system. It's almost like me saying, like, I haven't drank in a long time, but I'm excited to go out. When I get drink, I get hammered, I'm hungover, I'll never do it again. It's kind of like that. I want you to eat whatever you want, to the point where, like, you got that evil out of you, you got that little fix out of you. Maybe you ate too much where you feel gross the next day. But again, it buys you time till next Friday. But during that, knowing that you're not doing this every single week or every day, what happens is your stomach starts to shrink over time. So let's say you guys go to Cheesecake Factory. I'm just using that example. Everybody likes to binge on French fries and cheesecake or whatever. But let's say you get that same plate every single time. You kill it, no problem. Another week or two, you're going to have that same plate. You're going to hit the wall after about halfway through. That's a great thing, because that's an identifier that your stomach is shrinking. But it doesn't allow you to eat the whole plate, because sometimes we go back to old routine habits, because mom and dad told us to eat everything off the plate, right? So we try as hard, but the more difficult it becomes, we're just like, you know what, forget it. Save it for later. The following week, it gets even tougher. By that time, you're probably choosing different foods besides cheese. You're probably choosing healthier, like Mediterranean, whatever. Because that's what happens. You cannot, and I will never let people, when I put people on diet plans, go from, okay, let's start Monday, like everybody. Let's go to the gym Monday, let's start eating healthy Monday, It happens to everyone. But by the end of the week, they're going to be like, dying. Where's my chips? Where's my chocolate? Because it's almost like, imagine taking a smoker or a heroin addict. Anyone, because let's remember, food is a drug.
It is.
Right? It's the #1 drug in the world. Compared to all the drugs in the world, combine them, food is still #1. It's crazy, right? We can't live with our finer foods, like, because we're addicted to it. If you tell that smoker to quit, he might go for 2 days before he starts getting the withdrawals. Just like food. If you go out the favorite chips, you start getting withdrawals. You start thinking about it, you start dreaming about it, you start like making excuses, or you just like to look at what you're eating, right? So when you cause that stress, it triggers another hormone called cortisol. That's a stress hormone. And you just want to choke somebody. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's okay to have a chip or a cheat meal. It's very important. Okay? That's the whole key, because that's why I transitioned. You want to crawl before you actually learn how to, walk or run.
Exactly.
Because some people, they want it so bad, and that's just how human beings are. We want it today. We want to sprint before we want to learn the journey, And that's where businesses, relationships, and, you kind of understand, we're all, how we learn, it's just we want instant. That's the gratification of, like, we want it now. That's just how we are. But if you understand learning the journey, learning this, learning why, learning the science, learning getting educated, that's lifestyle, that's lifetime. So you can teach your kids, you can teach whoever.